I'm always looking for the next big thing. The next big gig.
The Ralph Cramden of this podcast.
What is Ralph Cramden?
The Honeymooners.
It is. He's the main guy?
Yeah.
Well, the round one or the straight one?
Ed Norton. Ed Norton. Not the actor.
Oh, okay.
But, and then Ralph Cramden.
Okay.
That's it.
I don't know.
He's a bus driver.
I think there was one point in my life where I was thinking, I should go back and watch some of those classic sitcoms. I should go watch Honeymooners. And I started and I was like, I don't think this.
I've seen them all. They're pretty great. They're up there with I Love Lucy and like that sort of, I think it's very watchable.
I've talked about this before, but a couple years ago, I decided to listen to every single Beatles song just to confirm for myself that they're as good as I've always believed them to be. And by the end of that journey, I realized that they were even better than I believed them to be.
So many memorable songs.
So many memorable songs, and the evolution album to album is remarkable. And anyone who goes, the Beatles are overrated, you're overrated. But recently I tried to do the same thing with Madonna and it didn't pan out so well. Great. First album is great. But then at a certain point, it started to get a little muddy, and then I tapped out.
You listen to the whole Dick Tracy album?
I didn't. That's a round where
You got it. Sondheim and Madonna.
I don't know.
And then you swing around to Vita.
That I didn't even make it.
How
to
far did you get?
I got around to the Dick Tracy, like the 90s. I got into the 90s.
That's 1990.
Just the tip.
I got into the 90s with her stuff, and then I started skipping, and I was like, maybe I don't need to listen to everything. And then at a certain point, I was like, nah, it's fine.
Well, congratulations, because you just started a rivalry with Madonna.
And
I think she's great, but I realized I didn't need to do that.
That's not what she's hearing.
Okay,
Or
Madonna.
Madonna. You just went, I listened to all of the Beatles. Who should I bully next? And then you went, Madonna. You're on
like,
the chopping
Beatles
block.
are better than I ever could have imagined. Madonna, I skipped around.
No, Madonna has amazing greatest hits. Love Madonna. But I always thought, are there things on her albums that I may be missing out on? Some like deep cuts?
And you realize, no.
There are some good ones, but not enough that I felt like I needed to listen to every single Madonna song ever.
Name one good one that we all haven't heard.
I probably can't.
Hey guys, welcome to Answer For It. I'm Zach Anner. This is my buddy Elyse Willem.
This is the real welcome to the show here.
Okay,
that was a pretender to the crown. AJ LaCasio trying to fool you. I'm Elyse Willems. I'm usually the person that picks the questions, but we've all come together and decided that I need to get better at picking questions.
That's not true.
That's not
It
true.
is very
That's
true.
not
I've had some
true.
stinkers. So Zach is taking over question and host duty this week.
Oh my gosh.
What
I'm
a
so
privilege.
nervous.
What a
I'm
privilege.
so nervous. And here's how this actually came about. So yesterday,
Yes.
you,
Yeah.
AJ LaCasio,
Mhm.
we were supposed to record 2 episodes today. And then you had to change the time because you had a recording. But as an offering, you said, hey, I can just record, we can record 3 if you want, because your assumption is that putting together these questions and curating the trivia takes no effort. So you're like, hey, you could just throw together a 3rd episode, right?
Yeah.
And Elyse was like, I can't do that in time. And I was like, hey, AJ, I think you're right. These take no effort. I'll do it. So here we are.
With no effort. How would you say, before we jump right into the trivia, that you think that the challenge is to come up with good trivia?
This is going to be the worst episode by far.
Not at all. This
Worst
is going to be
episode by far.
This will be a fan
These
favorite.
are not thoroughly researched.
This will be a fan favorite.
Some might be wrong.
We've already
These may be wrong.
Hey, we've already talked about the Beatles, Madonna, and you've roasted AJ.
This is a great episode.
But I just wanted to say that I think this is going to be like the It's a Wonderful Life of Answer For It episodes. It's a wonderful Elyse, because we all see how this podcast would go if Elyse wasn't coming up with the question.
Am I the Mr. Potter of this?
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's what Mr. Potter says.
The trivia is everywhere. The trivia is in your questions, and your questions, and your questions.
I'm just a teenager. Remember?
Yeah.
I'm just 13 years old. Remember when he sees he sees his wife in the darkest timeline, and she's single at 22, and he's like, "Oh,
it's the library. She's at the library. Don't go to the library. Mary, you're wearing glasses."
Yeah, isn't she an old spinster and she's literally
She's
like
27.
20?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I always cry in that movie
It's a great movie.
when the store owner gets.
Wait, no, let us guess. It's when
Is
the
this the
store
first
owner.
question?
Yeah.
comes for,
Gets the news about his son and then
that's the first question, wasn't it?
no, it's not the first
Oh.
question.
Okay. Well,
But
we can jump right in
let me see.
for this
All right.
Christmas themed
Hold on.
episode.
It's Christmas in July or
And the
August.
I
gift.
It's
do
July?
have
Yeah.
a Christmas themed question,
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Wow.
which I will go to right
I
now.
will Google right
Perfect.
now.
Great timing.
In 2015, which brand received almost universal backlash for featuring a holiday ad of a man and a woman laughing and the tagline, "Spike your best friend's eggnog"?
Wow. I thought it was going to be I thought it was going to be that coffee commercial where the
Folgers?
brother comes home.
Oh.
Have you seen this one?
I
yet?
remember that
It's,
one.
it's a coffee commercial where a brother comes home and meets with his sister, but the charisma is so romantic. They're like basically flirting
Flirting.
with each other the whole time, and it's
That was
really
pretty recent. That was
sexual.
like 2 or 3 years ago.
But, yeah, that's what I thought you were gonna say. That's a great commercial.
That's a great.
That's a quite
They
We
got
should
such-
hire whatever agency did that to do an answer for it.
That would be
commercial.
incredible. to
So
do
the question
that.
is, which brand?
Which brand?
For the-
Spike your
and-
friend's
and-
eggnog.
Universal backlash.
Oof.
for
I mean, it's
saying-
got to be
alcohol,
it's
right?
got to be an alcohol company, right?
Why would anyone else?
Why would unless
Spearmint gum
is it the police? Did the police come up with this? Like the LAPD? We're
So
like,
you-
go ahead.
is a trick.
Yeah.
So you're thinking it's you gotta put a slip a Mickey into someone's drink and then we'll arrest you.
Yeah, they're trying to see like, will they do it? It's entrapment, right? The kind of sort of.
We'll see. We'll see if it is in fact the Los Angeles Police Department.
We dare you.
What's a good alcohol that would work with eggnog?
It's some like rum, right? Isn't rum
Yeah,
typically?
rum,
Because it's like a
something
sweeter.
spicy. Fireball.
Captain Morgan.
Captain Morgan.
Captain Morgan he would do it.
Panama
All right.
Jack. Do you
On
ever
the
drink
ship, we
Panama
be
Jack?
spiking each other.
each other all the time. Volleyballs, vampires.
Interesting you
Yeah.
said volleyball, because I was going to say the National Volleyball Association of America, spike your friends.
Drink.
Drink,
Just
yeah.
smack it out of their hands.
Wow. And this is the assumption that volleyball has a lot of advertising money, you think?
Well, they got to get people to come out to the
You can't
matches.
mock her answer.
No, this
That's
could
something
be,
Elyse never
this could
does.
be right. This could be right.
Okay.
I think in 2015 they had a big windfall.
Yeah. AVP.
Yeah.
Because
Aliens versus Predator?
was confusing the brand.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna-
it has to be an alcoholic
Yeah.
beverage. I'm
Captain
gonna
Morgan.
Yeah, I want to, or I'll say Malibu.
You get to answer this time.
I'll
It's
say
a deeply
Malibu.
irresponsible brand and an
I
advertisement.
mean, Captain Morgan has a pirate. I'm the most irresponsible kind of man. I got.
But this is also, isn't this around the time that Captain Morgan just had the pirate with his knee up marketing
barrel?
campaign?
Yeah,
Right?
he's just like, hey, it doesn't have to be about drinking. You could just dress like a pirate.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't remember this
I mean,
phase.
maybe it's not alcohol. Maybe like it's like marshmallows.
A marshmallow brand being like, go ahead, drug your friend.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
not drop, but
Marshmallows.
like spike. Toss some marshmallows in your friend's hot cocoa.
Oh, that.
It's a harmless spiking.
Yeah.
His reaction leads me to believe that it wasn't a harmless spiking.
No, this sounds
His
like a
reaction
crime.
definitely
Oh,
sounded
God,
like
I
it's
gotta
a
get better at
dangerous,
this.
dangerous spiking.
This is why we need Elyse.
Yeah.
I'm doing final answer. Malibu rum. Delicious.
I'll
That
go
What do
with
you
Captain
think?
Morgan just because I can't think
was
right
it
now.
was it like hard lemonade, like spiked lemonade? So it was like your
Ew.
friend's drink is spiked.
With
but it's-
eggnog and lemonade?
No, it's not. It's not.
lemonade.
Make your friend throw up and pass out. Called
But
it
what's the eggnog have to do with
As
it?
we all know,
Oh, there's
dairy and citrus, and
hard.
they all-
Best friends.
they go-
Natural flavors. Oh, wait, there's eggnog involved in this?
Yeah. The,
Yeah, that's the
the
whole thing
tagline
was
is spike your friend's eggnog, right?
yes.
Yes.
Oh. Oh.
You're not used to being on this
It's
side
not
of
just
the-
get spiked, otherwise we would say
I usually
railroads.
repeat the questions multiple times for you guys. You may not notice it in the edit because I cut that from the edit.
I'll say it a few wild times here so that you can put me asking the question again. Okay. We can.
No, but I usually cut.
Oh, all
it
right.
being asked multiple times.
You'll
Yeah.
cut it. Okay.
the
But
opposite.
I
She
say
wants
it for
less of
you
it.
guys so you can hear it multiple times and absorb it.
Now
But
you,
then I cut it.
but now you know what it's to be like on the other side where nothing's absorbed. It's just a brick wall. Your
Someone-
words bouncing off.
spiked our eggnogs. That's why.
Yeah, my final answer is going to be rum.
Aviation gin.
Mike's hard lemonade.
The answer is Bloomingdale's.
What?
What?
Wow.
Yes, in their holiday catalog, they put Spike Your Friend's Eggnog. It was just a random like magazine ad, and they had to issue an apology saying it was inappropriate. We're sorry. I don't even know what it was.
Yeah, what was their intended?
Was it just like a caption?
What
Like-
the relation is.
Like the context of suggesting that.
So wait, hold on. It was a print ad in a magazine. Is that what you're saying? Or
Yeah,
was
like they sent out a catalog.
Oh, okay, yeah, a Bloomingdale's holiday
was the
catalog.
suggestion just like spike your friend's eggnog? Wouldn't that be
Yeah.
fun? Oh, happy holidays! We're going to spike our friend's eggnog. Hey,
It's
Billy,
just,
come
and
on
it's not
over.
even a holiday picture. I did look this up to make sure.
So it's
it
just a
was
hot
real.
summer eggnog.
It was just like a picture of a guy in a black trench coat
Say no more.
next to a laughing lady.
Oh
Uh-huh.
no.
Well, we don't know who's spiking who. Okay,
That's-
you're making assumptions
That's
because of
true.
the trench coat.
Some intern was like, before this gets sent out, like, oh yeah, I approve, but put that one little thing in there,
Mhm.
that little Easter egg nog.
So there you go. I don't.
Wow,
I think
mean-
Zach's pretty good at this.
that's fun. That was a
Wouldn't have
great
guessed
question.
that.
That was a great
And now
start.
we're dredging it up again. Sorry,
Great
Bloomingdale.
start.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they're like, finally, we've made it past, and department stores will rise again.
Is Bloomingdale's around anymore? Are
Yeah.
They still
Oh
okay.
yeah.
I thought that was a good question, Zach.
I love great question.
I thought that was
Yeah,
a great
great
question.
question.
You're off to a great start. You can only fall from here.
All right. Here, I think you guys aren't going to get this one.
We didn't get the last one.
Yeah.
You say that as though we dominated
I'm ready.
the first
I'm excited.
question. Elyse at volleyball.
No, volleyball was closer than Rome.
Then, yeah, I can, Bloomingdale's and volleyball, a little closer.
Well, watching a performance in the Purple Onion Jazz Club in San Francisco in 1958, legendary jazz singer Billie Holiday was so displeased with a performer on stage that she stood up and yelled, "Stop that bitch! Stop her, goddammit! She sounds like my goddamn mama." Which now revered artist was she referring to?
Katy Perry.
Yeah, it was probably
It's
Katie.
definitely Katy
with
Perry.
the sharks behind her.
Yeah, doing the flossing dance.
What year was this?
1958.
Definitely Katy Perry.
It's got to be Katy Perry.
Gotta be Katy
She sounds
Perry.
like her mother. And that's what she doesn't like. Maybe Billie Holiday had a tumultuous relationship with her mother.
Do we know? I mean, I don't know if I can
Yeah,
ask this.
I
Was
mean-
she genuinely angry?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because she just didn't like the singing. She thought it was terrible. And she was actually invited by someone she knew.
Oh, a special
I'm going to
guest.
say Mother Teresa.
Yeah,
We all heard her singing in the Abbey.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Wait, what did she sound like?
Oh,
okay.
And she sounded like shit. And I
She-
agree with Billy.
She was saying, so you think that Billie Holiday stood up during a
Mother
a
Teresa
hymn
perform. Yeah, Mother
and
Teresa.
said, "Stop that bitch."
I do.
She sounds like my mother,
Teresa.
my mama.
Oh.
That sounds like lamb
You-
chop.
But hold on. You're doing an old woman's voice, but it's 1958. How old
Jeez.
is Mother Teresa in 1958?
Some people be born
16.
old.
That's
you
probably
know?
the truth. She's probably pretty. Yeah.
I saw a picture today of Daniel Craig at 22. That guy's been 40 for the last 20 years of his life.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Aretha Franklin.
That's who came to mind for me.
I'm trying to age it out.
Yeah, I
Aretha
mean-
Franklin and Tina Turner both came. Well,
Tina
Tina
Tina Turner seems like that's a little too early.
Not old
It's
enough.
like an
but
11-year-old.
Aretha definitely came to mind. And a woman with a voice, my God. Aretha
Yeah.
Franklin.
Got to be someone that's like, holy crap, it's that person. They're
Yeah.
awesome. And it's Katy Perry, world
Yeah.
Yeah.
renowned.
Because Aretha, she heard Katie and she said, wow, what a voice.
Them pipes.
Did she really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could sing like that.
Them pipes. This is women's world now.
Yeah.
It's like, what you want? I want to sound like Katy Perry. What you want? To sound like Katy Perry.
That's what she kept saying. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
all.
Did you guys ever see that interview where they were asking Aretha Franklin about different singers and like it talks
Like
about
contemporary singers.
all the contemporary singers, and then they get to Taylor Swift, and she just says, "Beautiful gowns." She wears a lot of beautiful gowns.
Yeah, because they're asking her about like Beyonce and all these people. And then, yeah, it's a great one. Bless her.
Bless her heart. How old is she in Blues Brothers? 30 something?
You're the most likely to know.
Well,
the
in
answer to that question.
1958, let's see, when did,
really young.
when did Blues Brothers come out?
81, I want to say.
Maybe this math ain't math in then.
Or yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go with Aretha Franklin.
Tina Turner died, last year? And she was maybe 80 years old. So I don't know.
It feels too early for Tina Turner, but I also don't know, right? Because she was like 60s. She came into prominence in this. Oh, yeah, it's not too far off, but
Is it someone we're just
it's-
not
I
thinking
think
of?
it's-
It's
I
like
think
Judy
Aretha.
Garland,
Yeah.
who would have been 50.
what was in San Francisco?
San Francisco,
1958.
And what was the name of the venue?
the Purple Onion.
Okay,
Perfect.
that
It was
doesn't sound
Prince.
like that. It's not like the, something auditorium. It sounds like it's a smaller.
Michael Jackson. Sounds like my mama. I think that's totally valid. A young Michael Jackson.
beautiful voice.
Yeah. What is that? Mom? Are you here?
You guys, are you locking in?
I lock it in. Aretha.
I'm sticking with Katy Perry.
Okay.
Okay. Aretha Franklin.
You're all way off.
Wow.
It's Dr. Maya Angelou.
Whoa!
So before she was a poet, she was also an exotic dancer and
That's
then
right.
a calypso performer. And Maya Angelou became friends with Billie Holiday, and Billie Holiday was actually staying with her and her son and went to see her perform and thought it was so terrible that she left the stage and met Maya Angelou in the bathroom and was like, "You're going to be famous, but it's not going to be for singing." And that's what made Maya Angelou focus on writing.
So was there a moment where Billy was like bad mouthing her to someone and Maya overheard it and Billy was like, I just don't like how that caged bird sings. And then Maya Angelou was like, that gives me an idea.
That could be.
Yeah, very, very much like the movie Solo. Everything that happened that defines who Maya Angelou happened over the course of 24 hours.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild.
That's how Maya Angelou got her gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, her famous laser blaster and her Wookiee companion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't even her last name. She was just Maya.
Yeah.
But she had a friend named
lived in
Jalou. And so they said, "Who are you?" "I'm Maya Angelou."
I don't actually. It wasn't actually her last.
Okay,
name.
well, we're making jokes. Come on,
okay.
we're
We
doing
were
this
having-
solo
I'm sorry.
thing. We're having a
trying
fun
to be
thing.
the fountain of knowledge
We
here
don't
that
want it
Elyse
here.
normally is.
I mean, that was a
We
great
don't want to
question.
hear
That was a
Yeah.
good question.
That
I
was a
never would
really
have.
good question.
Bloomingdale's. Who would
Now
have
you're
guessed?
embarrassing yourself though with your lack of Maya Angelou's Star Wars
Come on.
knowledge.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's where Maya Angelou learned to shoot first. That's always from the hip. Yeah.
Yeah,
In
Woody
her
Harrelson,
writing.
take
Yeah.
this gun.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was a good question. We got it all wrong, and I feel like at this rate, we're going to get all of these wrong.
These are hard.
I
These are hard
don't
questions.
think they are too hard.
Okay.
Well,
all
because
right.
you know the answers.
Well, I mean, hey, we got there eventually once Zach told us the answer.
That is
Yeah,
true.
right after
That
that.
is
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
If I
Very
think of it
quickly.
that way,
Yeah.
we're doing pretty well.
All right. I'm going to give you an easy one.
Okay.
This one is for Elyse.
What?
Are we
Hold
allowed
on.
to?
Yeah, let's
You can't
target
just
people.
target.
Yeah, I can.
Oh, okay.
There's no precedent for
Give
this.
him the crown. And he suddenly just takes
Or-
everything from us.
Okay, if you don't get it, then anyone can go.
Okay.
Okay. We'll just, AJ, you and I will sit here silently as Elyse takes this
And
question.
no
I'll text you.
riffing, guys.
All right.
Name all the 50 states in alphabetical order.
Can even Americans do that?
Yes, because we all learned a song in grade school.
All right. Alabama, Arkansas.
Nope.
Arkansas.
Okay, now someone else can
Wait,
go.
no, wait, hang on.
You blew it.
Alabama, Arizona.
Nope.
Alabama,
Hey. I'm cheating.
Alaska,
Yep.
Arizona,
Yep.
Arkansas.
You trying to do it alphabetically?
That's what he said. That's the question
he did
demands.
say- he said you
I
have to do
stopped
it
listening because I was told it wasn't for me.
See, this is how we get to the hour.
Alcatraz.
Oh,
I probably-
Azkaban.
I probably couldn't just offhand. I
No.
couldn't do this.
well, you're
No
gonna
way.
have
There's
to
no
because
way.
I blew
For the
it.
I
sake
don't
of this
have a song.
podcast, I'm going to say, please God,
I was
let's
learning
not do this.
math.
Did no one do the song? Did
No.
no one learn the song?
I'm gonna
No.
say gas, liquid, and solid are the states.
Ding, ding, ding. Correct. Those are
That
the
is-
3 states.
I will accept that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Upheaval is the new one.
But for anyone that wants to know, it's Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana.
That's not a song. Also, you went do in part of it. That
You
doesn't
gotta. 'Cause we don't
clearly.
have a piano.
Clearly, the song doesn't work if you have to go. Here's a bunch of states to a non-melody. Do do do.
I'm here for the do-do-dos.
You know,
And some more
we have a
states.
song in Canada about the provinces.
Well, you have a reasonable amount of provinces.
Newfoundland and PEI, Nova Scotia and New Brunswick, Quebec, Ontario. From there, you'll see Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta, BC, and the territories.
See, they have even in that one they have to add a whole thing that isn't
What?
the thing, and then you'll see.
From there, you'll see. Yeah.
But that's not the. It's not a song.
Oh God, this is going off the rails. but for my next question,
Thank you.
name the 10 Canadian provinces
Oh, no.
Wait, shit, I didn't
in
retain any of
any
that.
order. Also, it's 72 degrees in here without using your phones or asking Elyse, what is that in Celsius?
Math question. What is it? Divided by 2 plus 15 or something? What is it? It's 75 divided by 2 is 37 plus, is it 15 or 18?
45 degrees.
I don't think that's right. That's nice. Plus 8. I'm going to say,
So I'm really bad at the conversion. It's like the kind of thing where I know how Celsius, like you give me a number in Celsius, I'm like, I know how that feels. And then you give me a number in Fahrenheit and I know how that temperature feels. I think like you said 72 Fahrenheit
Yep.
is probably around what, like 18 Celsius or something?
Didn't you recently have a Celsius not knowing it was a
drink.
A drink that for
I
energy
had the
and then
Celsius
you
caffeine drink, not
had a
knowing
panic
that
attack
it's,
and then took a nap?
that it's like banned in Canada because
Because Canadians can't handle it, like
Isn't-
Roger Rabbit
Isn't
with
the-
alcohol.
isn't the formula Celsius times 2 plus a random number? Isn't that what it is?
I can't tell you what.
Okay,
it is.
well, I believe so. Then I think to get back from Fahrenheit, you minus that whatever random number, like 8 or something, and then you divide it by 2.
I can't even
Something.
begin
was
to
I close,
venture a
Zach, at
guess.
18 degrees?
I've realized that I've not put it in the answer sheet, so I have to look it up.
Oh my
good.
God!
Okay, well, you also asked about the
What a
provinces.
strong start! Remember, he had that
Okay,
Bloomingdale's
I'm
question.
wondering, since you just sang the song, were they listening?
Never. No.
So
Alberta,
let's-
PEI,
The Looney.
Saskatchewan.
if you just list them from East Coast to West Coast, it'll
Oh,
be
that's
easy.
way easier.
Sure.
You're right.
Yeah.
That's way easier.
Start on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Newfoundland, PEI, Ontario.
No, I missed a couple.
Okay, well,
I don't
went
like these
down.
questions.
I went south.
I miss Elise. I miss when Elise would ask questions. She wouldn't make us list crap.
I think
Okay.
I think these are
List
very
stuff. If I want a list, I'll
PEI.
go grocery shopping.
I'm just saying, it's probably something you guys should know.
Why?
Elyse got at least through 5 states.
Okay, but like the population in most of those is less than the people in this apartment
The
building
population
right now.
of California, I think, is almost the population of Canada.
Yeah.
Sounds
So
nice.
But everyone lives along the border. Everyone's smushed up.
It's not what you think. It's not
No.
like there's a ton of space.
like we're
There
being,
is,
like
but
it's like
no
it's
one's
like
in
being
it.
pressed against the glass.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so 72 degrees Fahrenheit is 22 degrees Celsius.
Oh, okay, so
Okay.
I undershot it a little bit.
Nailed it.
So let's figure out the math. 22. No,
No.
that's not right at all.
I have the formula up here, but I also don't know what the formula means.
What do you mean you don't know what it means?
I have the formula is Celsius equals Fahrenheit minus 32 times 5/9. And that can't be right.
That's a useless formula.
I didn't come here to do math.
No, I came here to be entertained.
I was just thinking because we've never done a math question
Well,
that
now
it
we
would
know
be
why.
fun, but I guess not.
No, I don't do math.
I go by vibes. And that's exactly what I did when I answered that question. I went by vibes.
Yeah, my math teacher didn't love my vibes.
I was thinking if anyone would know, it would be you. I'm trying to make these questions fun for you.
You pointing at me or Elise?
I'm pointing at you, but I'm looking at Elyse.
Okay.
But the thing about it is she just moved from one place that had one thing to another place that had the other. She never had to be somewhere figuring it out.
Yeah, I never lived in the like JSA or whatever.
The
No.
joint security
Yeah.
area. The
I was-
DMZ.
Yeah.
It's like, isn't that the...
You never had a terminal situation where you were stuck in between Canada and the U.S.
No,
in the duty free.
I've never been a woman without a country. But
Yeah.
How were
again,
you guys at math growing up?
I was always just more of like a literary minded person.
So you were bad is what you're saying.
No, I was fine. I did
was
fine, but
horrendous at math. But that was before we realized I had all kinds of brain problems.
I was really good at math until pre-calculus, but I blame that on having a horrible teacher.
I had a teacher that I didn't love who was kind of mean, named Mr. Fort. One day he told us that his name was Frank Fort. And I went, like Frank Forter? And I've never been given a harsher look in my life because I
hard
must
stare.
have, obviously,
Hit a
I
nerve,
had,
yeah.
that must have been what he was called in like high
You
school.
should have never offered that information to you.
Yeah, he was like, "That's Frankfurt," and I went, "Oh, like Frankfurter," and that was that was bad. I was bad at math to begin with, and then once I said that, I feel like he wanted me to die, and I didn't mean it in a mean way. I meant like, "Oh my God."
Did you call him Mr. Fart?
Mr. Fort. I don't know if we ever really thought about
It
that.
seems like pretty simple. You would just go straight from fort to fart.
Hit us with another question, Zach.
Yeah, please, before I name
Oh,
another
okay,
teacher
okay,
who's
okay.
going to try to
Here we
hunt me
go.
down.
What Australian-born innovation helped reverse decades of declining Coca-Cola sales in the 2010s?
It's going to be the fidget spinner. Because if your hand's busy, you know on the board, you know what on a walkabout, you got to stay busy. You got to keep busy. You'll be drinking so much Coca-Cola, yeah? Because if you're drinking so much Coca-Cola, yeah, you get your fidget spinner and it distracts you.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it distracts you from drinking the Coca-Cola.
What year was this?
25th.
In the 2010s.
In the
2010s.
2010s,
Yeah,
someone
so
in
fidget
Australia
spinners.
invented something
How would that?
that's what? Wait,
didn't-
say
It
that
said-
again.
it did stop the declining.
Innovation
An
that
innovation.
reversed the declining Coca-Cola sales.
Can I ask, is this a global decline or just in Australia?
It's a global decline
Ooh,
of Coca-Cola.
Aspartame?
Was it there a scientist that like shot up a laser and repaired the ozone layer because they weren't able to grow the sugar cane needed for the Coca-Cola in Australia? Oh no.
I don't think they grow
The ozone.
Coca-Cola in Australia.
It's something that
Oh.
made the public like it again.
Yeah, it
It's-
sounds like something that changed the perception of Coca-Cola or its flavor or its distribution or packaging.
My brain has completely stopped working.
I think it's a good question, though.
It's a
I
great
think-
question because
because
I'm
what
stumped.
you really want when you ask a question is for the people who are supposed to answer it to just be
blank.
silent.
So
Yeah.
you can't tell us why it was in decline. Would that give up the ghost on the question?
Oh, yeah, that feels like that would just be the reverse.
Well, I can tell you that it had a lot to do with just advertising and the Coca-Cola is they do a lot of shifty things as a company and
Oh, yeah.
and social perceptions of Coke had changed and,
Instagram. Was
and
it just
soda
Instagram?
consumption overall went down.
And this is specifically the Coca-Cola brand, not like one of its subsidiaries, right?
No, it's not like,
It's not like
people started
Powerade.
drinking Dasani or something.
Okay, yeah.
Australia may or may not be consequential to this question.
Okay, all right. Something you did.
Instagram. And then everyone was gramming their Coca-Colas.
Well,
and
we
everyone went,
were.
"That
We
looks
can use our
delicious."
own brains. How did we feel about Coca-Cola in the 2010s?
I don't drink it.
I didn't really drink any soda at
Yeah, I
all
wasn't really
until like
drinking
stuff
a
like
lot.
Coke Zero did encourage me to drink Coke again because I was like, soda is not worth these calories and the sugar.
The guilt I feel after I have a soda is severe. Like I feel, because as a kid, my parents would be like, you get one soda a week.
Yeah.
And that was like their thing. And so I would get it on. I mean, I wouldn't care then, but now as an adult, I've carried the guilt with me. So if I like have a soda with a meal, which is never, I would be like, well, there goes my sugar and calories for the day.
Did this Australian person have a conversation with AJ's parents?
Yes. They changed my perception.
I don't know who the actual person in Australia was
Okay.
that brought
Okay.
about this change.
Think
Okay.
about what we know about Australia. They got great beaches. They surf. They go on walkabouts. They got didgeridoos. They got
Spiders.
wallabies,
They got koalas
koalas.
with a bunch of chlamydia.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the koalas.
Is that a thing?
Oh, they're riddled
Koalas eat
Koala
the
chlamydia?
eucalyptus.
big time.
Oh yeah.
They're big time. They're tripping on eucalyptus the whole time.
Yeah.
They're out of their
You're all
gourd.
answering
So they're not
this like it's
using-
real.
Because
It is
they're high
real.
on eucalyptus. They're not using protection.
Yeah.
They're
They're riddled with
spreading it.
chlamydia. Every time you see a koala, it's because they're drugged out of their mind.
Sounds
Yeah,
kind of
they're the
fun.
They're the mammal that figured it out. I'll say
Yeah.
that.
Didn't know eucalyptus could get you high. I'm going to go with some sort of social media platform like an Instagram. I don't know when Instagram was invented. I'm going to say early 2009.
All right. We got an Instagram.
I'm gonna go with Instagram. I feel like most things we are aware of now, we go, oh, that looks nice, is because of social media.
And you think that Coke just had a great social media game.
Yeah, why not? Unless it's the invention of like some song. They're like, we are the world.
I think The Wolf of Wall Street came out, starring Australian darling Margot Robbie. And in that movie, you look closely, you're going to see a Coke can in every shot. And so subliminally, the Aussies saw that and they say, if it's good enough for Margot, it's good enough for us.
Good enough for Margot, good enough for us.
Is that what Leonardo DiCaprio is looking at so intently in that one scene?
Yeah, when she lifts her leg, it's a Coke can.
He's got a Coke down there?
I thought that when I first saw Margot Robbie, she was 35. I didn't realize that she was like 20 years old when she did that movie.
There is, I think this is very misogynistic and awful, but there was this conspiracy on the internet that she was lying about her age because people were like, she's older than she says she is. But then she was on shows in Australia where clearly her age was known. So
but had she started drinking all those Cokes then?
No, it aged her.
She never drank them. She was always just smuggling them. That's why he was so surprised. Because he was like, were you the whole day? You had that? You had that?
God, the grip strength.
Your dress? Yeah. Just, walking with them between her thighs. Like 10 Coke cans, too. That's what's really impressive. James, what was your answer?
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry. That's right.
Yeah.
The Coke can of the U.S.
All right. So, Elyse, you were honestly the closest.
Oh.
Because it was when they put individual names on the bottles and cans.
I don't know how that makes
how
Elyse
that
the closest
to what she said.
But
because...
Like when they had stuff with people's specific names
because her
on it.
answer was fun and yours was just dumb and stupid.
Oh,
mine was a callback.
I'm sorry, Elyse never does this when she hosts.
No,
That's
but
true.
you're your own person.
She does it with her eyes. She judges us. You do it with your voice and words, which I would say is less hurtful.
Well, I'm not able to do it with my eyes. I am judging you with my eyes, but they're just sort of wandering off also.
They're a little judgmental.
I like the idea of this company failing. No one's buying Coke. Suddenly, Coke shows up in his store. It's got your name on it. You go, well, I have to take this home. It's like the Junji Ito short story where everyone sees their shape in their hole and they're like, that's my hole. Except it's a Coca-Cola bottle.
It's like, come here, take a look at this. Bogan. It says your name on it. Bogan. You got to buy this one.
What?
Yeah.
Look at that. It's me.
I think if I saw those cans and I was about to, have a baby, I would be like, I want to at least name my kid something that could be on a Coke.
Oh, yeah.
Bogan.
Yeah. That is a good barometer if you're going to name your kid and you go someplace, whether it's like keychains or something, and the idea you have for your child's name isn't there. I don't know if you want to go for it because you're going to be giving them a whole lifetime of hurt. That actually is not a bad
idea to go to Knott's Berry Farm and look at the keychains.
Just to make sure that it's on there.
That is a special form for friends that have a name that is uncommon. You hear about it all the time when you go to if you go to any place that has that, you go, my name is never on the mugs at Rainforest Cafe.
A good parent would pre-order the specialty thing on Etsy or whatever and then secretly hide it.
You mean Rainforest Cafe? They'd order ahead.
So that they could see their name at the gift shop.
Yeah, a good parent who gives their child an unconventional name would go on Etsy before and say, we're going to Rainforest Cafe. I'm going to go. Wow. I'm going to have this seller who makes custom Rainforest Cafe keychains, make one with little Bogan's name on it. And then when we go there, I'm going to hide it on the rack. But then what would happen would be another kid would walk up named Bogan and would go, look, Mom, it's a kid. And you'd go, no.
You have to choke the family slowly, one by one.
You have to make 50 of them because they won't let you make just one. So it's just got to make all the Bogans get this experience.
Yeah.
That was a great question, Zach.
Thank you.
I would have never gotten the answer correct if it wasn't for knowing it.
Playing on hard mode here.
Wait, was that the easy one? Didn't you say there was an easy one?
Okay. All right. I'll give you a question that I don't think you'll ever get.
Great.
Cool. Perfect.
Like the other ones.
The famous battle cry, "Remember the Alamo," was said by Sam Houston's troops while famously defending what structure?
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Because it's not the Alamo, right? Wouldn't it not be the Alamo? Everyone thinks it's the Alamo, but wouldn't it be something someone said after the Alamo, right? Why would you say remember? Don't forget what's happening right now.
Maybe that's their heading, is they're running to go defend it. Maybe the Alamo. Remember, boys, like how before we meet up for someplace, I go, remember, we're going to the draft house.
The only thing I know about the Alamo is that they don't have a basement and that Davy Crockett was there, right?
Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Yes.
And then
history.
Yep.
Yeah.
Davy Crockett was there.
I'm going to say Fortnite base.
That sounds about right.
Is it something like the Texas Capitol, or like is it a different structure, like a Capitol building?
A small haberdashery.
A little hat store?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to remember that hat store. We got to go protect that hat store. That's why I get all my
nice little chapeaus in there.
This is going to seem, for anyone in the region, crazy, but I only kind of recently learned about the history of Texas.
I don't know the Alamo, really.
So, I mean, because there's the United States, and they hadn't gone fully to the west, and Mexico had basically all of California and Texas, but then there a bunch of what? What are you laughing at?
We're killing Zach. What? Zach,
what are you laughing at?
I'm so sorry. Okay.
Is the answer the Alamo?
The answer is the Alamo.
Yeah.
This is not I looked this up and I was like, this is the dumbest question. So if it ever gets too hard, I'll just give them this one. And you guys still rambled for 10 minutes.
That was really weird.
That's the idea of the show.
When this started, when you said, remember the Alamo, I went, oh, obviously the answer is the Alamo. But then when James changed his tone of voice, I thought, oh, crap, I guess they wouldn't be yelling, remember the Alamo, when they're at the Alamo. So that totally messed me up. But I did want to say the Alamo, and then I went, oh, it can't be that.
Because the obvious answer seemed like the Alamo.
Yeah.
But then he had also said this is a hard question. So I was like, oh, okay, I guess this is a hard one.
This is your London Heathrow.
I know
Airport
this is
episode.
So why were they screaming, remember the Alamo, when they're at the Alamo?
Because they were like, we're going to die.
No, okay.
I think it was less than
none of them are going to remember
This
that.
wasn't the scene in Braveheart after William Wallace is already dead, and now they're going to battle with the reinvigorated. This is William Wallace on the table. He's going, please remember me.
Yeah.
I think.
So don't think about your loved ones. Think about this moment right here.
Yeah.
This little
why
fort.
we're doing it.
If I was there, I'd be like, dude, I'm going to block this out.
I don't want
Okay,
any part of this.
This is stressful. This is traumatic. I'm blocking the Alamo out.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't even have this question in the document because I was like, that's too stupid.
It's just a goof
Yeah.
question.
Alamo, final answer.
Yeah, I'd like
I
to
get it
lock
right?
in Alamo.
Locking in Alamo.
Great.
Yeah.
You all got it
Tickle
right.
me Alamo.
Yeah.
Our favorite toy.
That was last week.
Oh, okay.
No running bits.
No
sorry.
running bits.
1964 Best Picture winner My Fair Lady is controversial for its recasting of Julie Andrews with Audrey Hepburn. But the role of Professor Henry Higgins was also almost recast until the actor being considered remarked, if you don't cast Rex Harrison, I won't even see the movie. What actor am I referring to?
Wait, so the actor wanted Rex Harrison cast instead of him.
Yep.
They were like, maybe we could go with you. And he was like, are you stupid?
So they didn't want to lose that one ticket.
If she's saying this, since he has so much pull in this town.
Man, I wish someone would go to bat for me like
This
that.
is 64.
That's what a great thing.
It was Mickey Rooney. He said, I'm hot, but he's hotter.
He said, I'll get a chance to work with Audrey
play
eventually.
Mr. Unioshi in Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Yeah.
I feel like that'll be better for my career.
Yeah. We have a real great on-screen
He
dynamic.
said, Audrey and I
together.
will work together again.
Yeah.
So you just want us to name the actor that turned it down?
Name the actor that turned it down. Think about the role.
Like Clark Gable or like
Sean Connery.
Oh,
He would have been very young.
No, not too young.
Oh, that's
Not
true.
too young.
I forget that he had a career as James
I don't know
Bond.
that he would have been ideally cast as Dr. Zhivago.
And
What's
he
his name?
agreed. He agreed. He said,
Think about who would play a linguistics professor.
she'll be someone else's fair lady.
I need to teach her how to talk. Her accent is too thick.
Linguistics professor in what year did My Fair Lady come out?
64.
64.
Well, it probably came out in 63, but
No, whatever. Potato.
Who would play a linguistics professor? Like a
very specific speaking type role.
maybe Christopher Lee.
Christopher Lee.
He wouldn't have. I
That's
don't think
fan.
he would have been.
And that's what he said. Remember, this person agreed with you. They said, I'm not right for this role. So if you're thinking of somebody and you're thinking they wouldn't have been right, they were thinking the same
But
thing.
also they had enough pull in the industry that someone was like, he's like, I won't even see this movie.
Yeah, and
So-
Christopher Lee was like, I gotta go do Dracula.
Is it Laurence Olivier? That's
Be a great
I'm
one.
locking in Sir Laurence Olivier as my final answer. I will not speak again
Peter
until I hear
O'Toole.
the correct one.
He's buried beneath the floor of the Westminster Abbey.
I'll just say Peter O'Toole because I can't think of too many
That's a
people.
good one,
and he had a
too.
really eloquent way of speaking. But I think when did Lawrence of Arabia
Guinness?
come out?
Let's say Peter Sellers.
Oh,
He can do anything.
Oh,
it's true. He is a man of many faces.
I would have preferred to see that version. It was Cary Grant.
Oh, you're
okay,
right,
yeah.
Very close.
I wasn't.
Very
Did you
close.
say I was
Someone
right?
else.
Did
You were
turn-
right. Didn't you say Cary Grant?
No, I said Clark Gable.
They're the same
But-
guy, right? Aren't they?
Very
No.
close in terms of like people that you don't really associate with having perfect English accents by any means.
Yeah.
Well, Cary Grant has that like transatlantic, because wasn't he like born in England? He lived maybe the first like 10 years of his life or something
Yeah.
in England.
I don't know the difference between the two, to be honest.
Cary Grant, he talks like
Clark
this.
Gable is a little predates Cary Grant, right?
Okay.
He's a little bit.
Yes, he's
Yeah,
a little
he's
bit
in
older.
there.
He's like swashbuckler, right?
I picture
More-
like slicked back black hair and just kind of like a charming, semi-chiseled man. Who
And
probably
Cary
tiny
Grant's
dresses a
kind of
lot.
always in a suit and
Yeah.
he talks like this.
He-
And Rob Lowe tells this funny story about Cary Grant gave him advice and he said, never eat a hot dog on a dais.
I agree.
Never eat
Still
a hot dog on a dais. What's this?
I don't know if he was
Was he
like
sitting on a
standing at a
dais?
podium at some point and he was eating a hot dog and people saw. And it was like, you
That's
don't.
good advice, really.
Yeah, never
Yeah.
eat a hot dog on
Seems
a
like
dais.
something you'd have to really work to achieve, though.
It's something that happened to him one time.
Yeah.
He's never
Yeah, very
forgotten it.
specific.
wound up in the newspaper.
I mean, was it an award that he received and then he was in the middle of eating a hot dog? Or like,
He
just
thought it
sucking
was.
down another banger on a dais.
It sounds like it's something he thought was fine in the moment, but then the trades, it was all they were talking about.
Well,
Like the
imagine being like nominated for an Academy Award and you're sitting in the theater and you're enjoying your dinner and they start calling the nominees and you think, I'm going to get a few extra bites in.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Just slurping
Yeah.
down a hot dog.
But then you run out of time. You're like, oh, they're going through these nominees really
Cary
fast.
Grant.
Yeah.
You got half a mouthful of hot dog and you
Yeah.
say, I'm
oh
just going to finish it.
no.
He preferred to suck the skin off first. That's why it was so embarrassing. It was a long, laborious process.
You just have to Adrian Brody and throw whatever you have in your mouth at who came
At
with
your
you to the
wife
event.
or
a little bit of hot
That's all
dog
you got to
meat.
do. Just take it out of your mouth and throw it at the person that you know.
What a
I
terrible thing to do.
almost put an Adrian Brody question.
Oh, I
Wow.
would have gotten that one 100%.
As I was writing it, I couldn't help but say, what did famous weirdo and unlikable person Adrian Brody?
You couldn't write it with
I
that.
couldn't-
Shots fired.
I couldn't do it.
Do we have to
Yeah.
cut that part out now because Adrian's going to listen?
No, I don't care.
He doesn't care.
All right.
All right. Well,
Is he? I don't know anything about the
Adrian,
history of
you want to
Adrian
come on
Brody.
the show and defend yourself?
This is just me, little sidebar. It's one of the worst things about being in this industry is finding out that someone sucks, and we all know it, and there's nothing you can do about it. You just have to know they suck
Just gotta
and
live
watch
with
them
it.
work
Yeah.
and just be like, all right,
Do
well,
a
I hope,
podcast with him.
yeah, do a podcast with them.
Call them your best friend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
use their bathroom,
Mhm.
eat
Yeah.
their candy drawer,
Listen to their trivia.
and just wait for the rest of the world to find out that they suck.
Yeah.
We love you, Zach. What's your next question?
Yeah.
Next question. This one you guys should definitely get.
Mm-hmm.
Hal Zukis, Ed Roberts, and Jennifer Keelan Chaffins were instrumental in what historical event that made this podcast possible?
The Manhattan Project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do power this these microphones.
Because this podcast is explosive.
It's explosive.
Hey.
We bring the boom to the living room.
Wow.
There's a meltdown more than
I
anything.
wish we had a boom.
You mean like a boom mic? Like a guy holding a boom mic for this entire podcast?
He lives
but
in
one-
Zach's closet.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Boomy.
Has to just go between the
Oh,
three
what
of
a
us.
nightmare. He's always
One
chewing
mic.
gum.
Okay,
Yeah.
Boomer.
Wow. I got him. Got our imaginary
But he
boom
likes
mic
it.
guy.
Yeah.
I'll restate the question in case you forgot the names. Hal Zukis, Ed Roberts, and Jennifer Keelan Chaffins were instrumental in what historical event that made this podcast possible?
Are they Apple engineers? They made the iPod or something. They helped create the first iPod.
Are they like your grandparents or something?
You gotta think outside the box.
yeah, I'm trying to think. Are they your like grandparents? So
That'd be such a weird question.
this podcast wouldn't exist because that you wouldn't have been created without.
This is a great
Them?
answer. This is a great
This
answer.
is not a bad line of thinking.
So I'm trying to think. I'm like, it's not the technology.
But
It's
you're
not
thinking-
the mixer.
in this scenario, are my grandparents a thruple?
Yeah.
they are.
Yeah.
They actually, this like the person who invented Wonder Woman had like a
Yeah.
famous thruple. One of the only historic thruples that I'm aware of.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. That was going to be a question on the show.
Name one
Oh.
historic thruple. The guy who invented Wonder Woman and his two
Damn it.
wives.
Okay, so that's not it though.
No.
But you like that it's away from the
I like
equipment.
that it's outside the box.
Okay.
Are these the 3 monkeys you saw at the zoo that made you want to be a performer?
Definitely not.
No, okay. I feel like those are really fun names. Say them again for me.
Fun names like Hal Zukis, Ed Roberts,
Ed
and
Roberts, not so
Jennifer
much.
Keelan Chafin.
Did they invent the motorized wheelchair that got you here?
You are so close.
Oh my God, Elyse.
Wow.
Elyse.
What?
Are the pediatrician doctors who delivered you?
Is it specific to you? Specifically,
I feel like we're-
to you, or is it like they invented microphones?
Well, I'm using a microphone, so this one is specific to me.
Yeah, that's useless.
But I thought we said it wasn't like the gear and the microphones because I went outside the box from that. I think that would be the expected answer.
They were involved in a very important event in 1990.
Oh, so they gave birth. They gave birth to you collectively.
Zach weren't born in 1990.
Yeah, nice
Come
try.
on.
Oh, thanks. That
Nice
makes me
try.
I
feel
don't know
good.
how old you are.
Nice try.
An important event. They 3 of them saved you from a swimming pool. You were drowning in a swimming pool, and all 3 took turns.
Is this definitely specific to Zach?
No,
Has he
I'm just-
confirmed this?
that's just
but
looking
he's
into his
suddenly
brain.
just
I
so
like
focused
that
on him.
that this is the first podcast where there's been like a fight.
This is. I feel like this sick bastard would definitely come up with a specific thing to his life.
You said grandparents, and he said you're thinking outside the box, which he
Was
said
good.
sounds good.
Yeah.
That doesn't necessarily mean he said I am the box or whatever. Like, and it's related to me.
I am the
We just
box.
started doing that, and then you said
Shifting.
wheelchair. You said wheelchair, and then he was like, "You're even closer."
Did they switch the big button that turned the internet on? Did they all press it together? They went 1, 2, 3, and they pressed the button together. And Al Gore went, "No, I was going to turn that on."
Was he crawling on just his
Yeah.
hands? These are the personas you would shift to when you were a kid in 1990. You invented these 3 characters.
And you would practice having a podcast. These were your imaginary friends
Yep.
that you rehearsed having podcasts with.
Yep,
So close.
that is it.
All right. Well, I'm going to tell you what it is.
Locked in our answer.
They were all important figures in the disability rights movement. And in 1990, they went to the Capitol and they demanded the Americans with Disabilities Act be passed. There were hundreds of disability advocates who climbed up the 78 steps of the Capitol to make sure that the ADA was passed. And so now we're in this apartment that has an elevator because of their hard work. I'm surprised you guys didn't know that. I'm a little disappointed.
Hold on. Can I say something real quick? I don't like that Zach presumes we couldn't do the podcast without him. Like that it couldn't exist in some form without him. We could easily find another fourth.
We know other Zachs, you know.
Yeah,
I know
we
at
could
least one more
You could
Zach.
even get someone else in a wheelchair, to be honest.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And Jennifer Keelan Chafin is really cool. She was actually an 8-year-old at the time with cerebral
Wow.
palsy who climbed up all the steps. And her famous quote is, "I'll take all night if I have to."
Wow.
That's very cool.
That's
But
incredible.
How do we know that Hal Zukis isn't cool?
Hal Zukis is really cool.
So all 3 of
He
them
was
are
a
cool.
nonverbal advocate with cerebral palsy.
Mhm.
So I just wanted to, get at least one cerebral palsy question in there because I'm hosting.
This is maybe the least useless knowledge that we've ever had on the show.
And I usually get 2 or 3 cerebral palsy questions in. So
Yeah.
But we cut
But it's
them.
not over.
Yeah, we cut them all because they're all very offensive.
yeah. Every single time.
that's a great question, Zach. That was a very cool question.
That was very good.
and something
Um,
that I think most people, including us, do not know.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. His famous quote is that having a disability is not a burden; it's a tremendous hassle.
Nice.
On that note, you got any
Oh,
more,
yeah,
Zach?
yeah.
And maybe time for one more. Maybe
One
time
more
for one
question.
more.
One more question. Which Oscar winner expressed trepidation about following in the footsteps of their famous uncles who had a combined 92 Oscar nominations?
That's
Holy
Nicolas
God.
Gotta be Mickey
Cage.
Rooney.
Nicolas Cage.
His uncles, his or they, or we? What is the
Yeah,
gender?
his
Okay.
uncles.
92. Is it
Nicolas Cage.
whoever is the son of Peter Jackson? Some nepo baby.
Yeah, what nepo?
What nepo baby?
A nephew. A nephew. I mean, my first thought was Nicolas Cage.
Yeah. Also, screw them for being like, oh no, I don't want to accidentally win too many Oscars.
He doesn't have famous uncles. He just has like one famous uncle.
That we know of.
92 Oscars, though?
Who could that be?
Has Jamie Kennedy ever won an Oscar?
Jamie Kennedy.
Did he ever win anything?
I think for Son of Mask, maybe? Son of Mask?
Well, who's won a lot of Oscars?
Well, because we got two. We got who's won a bunch of Oscars, but then who is related to someone who's... So like there's composers win a lot of Oscars. Producers win a lot of Oscars.
I'm thinking special effects. Like there's...
Steven Soderbergh.
Steven Soderbergh.
Hey, it's me, Steven Soderbergh. I'm working on this film with Steven Soderbergh. And
92 Oscars. Can you imagine a family has 92 Oscars? That's crazy. Yeah, it has to be some Coppola, right? Like, aren't they everywhere?
that's what I was thinking.
They're in the
Coppola's.
walls.
What's a name that's even more... what's the...
Spielberg.
But there's like old families, like
Metro
old money.
and Goldwyn and
Yeah,
Mayer.
Metro Goldwyn. I don't want to start a studio and the Warner Brothers are my uncles.
Zach, would we know the nephew and the uncles?
I think you would.
Nick Cage is the most famous nephew I know.
That's the only one that has won an Oscar, right?
Yeah.
So this is someone who has uncles that's won Oscars, but also he's won one.
So he won one and then I was like, whoops, 91 to go. Like, that seems...
He's got to catch up.
Yeah, he's got to catch up. So
he's
it's
like, we've got to
daunting.
have a face off.
Yeah, we got to, with all 90 of my uncles. Does he have 90 uncles that each won an Oscar?
That's the
Except
thing is I don't know what other
So it was
uncle.
between the
I'm
two
so
uncles.
sorry.
They want to come.
Wait, are you wrong? Is that...
I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Oh, no. All right.
I could be totally wrong.
Zach, we should have known because Zach wasn't like engaging with us. He was just frantic. He was scrolling on his phone.
God, where did I read this?
Nicolas Cage.
My final answer is Nicolas Cage.
That's great. Okay.
What was the correct
your
answer
fake
for
answer?
your wrong question?
Correct answer is friend of the show and frequent wrong answer, Randy Newman.
Damn it. I was going to say...
Wait, who is Randy Newman related to?
Randy Newman's uncle is famous composer Alfred Newman,
Oh.
who won 9 Academy Awards.
Okay.
Not 90?
And his other uncle, Lionel Newman, won an Oscar for the best score to Hello, Dolly. And then his cousin is Thomas Newman.
There's
Okay,
also
because
David Newman
92
and-
seemed obscene.
That was I was like, I can't even think of someone who's done that.
Who's even won like 5 Oscars?
9 is fine. And then Gary Newman.
Well, I'm also thinking of the Mad Magazine guy.
I was also thinking of Alfred E. Newman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Zach, you really screwed the pooch.
I really did.
We
I'm
should've
sorry.
ended it one question
you boofed
early.
it, as some might say.
I really did. I boofed it.
Wow.
Boofed it, guys. I'm sorry.
In an effort to get a callback question in there, Zach completely ruined his opportunity to ever host trivia again.
I can't believe
You
this.
broke
I'm
our
so
brains
sorry.
with 90 Oscars.
It was a great episode.
Why did I ever think that would be right?
You never do.
Oh, well.
That was a great episode. You did a great job with the questions, Zach. Thank you so much for hosting it.
Yeah. Nice
Writing
job, Zach.
those.
Oh
Nice job.
God, come back, Elyse.
Yeah, that seemed rough. I don't ever want to do that.
Any other takers?
For
I'll do
trivia?
it eventually. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do one
Not
eventually.
next week, but I'll do it
I'll just
eventually.
Google best trivia questions.
Sounds like a plan.
Sure, you haven't been there before, Elyse.
Mhm.
Best trivia questions for a podcast group of folks.
Let's wrap this up. Anything anybody wants to plug? AJ, you've got a book that's
I
coming
have
out
a
soon.
children's book I wrote called Spoops, The Little Spirits of Halloween. I've been working on it for 6 years. It's coming out with IDW and Top Shelf, and I'm very excited it'll be published in August. But it's a Halloween book.
Pre-order
so
it right now, though.
You can pre-order it whenever, or order it.
And pre-orders are really important for books and who carries your book and stuff. So
Yes.
make sure you pre-order it.
Thank you. It is true. I'm terrified no one's going to find it or read it. So yeah, check out Spoops.
And also check out the social media accounts, the Instagram account for Answer For It Show. We post sometimes clips and photos and visual references to the things that we're talking about that you can't picture in your mind
a lot
because
of
you're
Randy
one of those.
Newman.
A lot of Randy Newman pictures. And also sometimes we do a live show. That's a little bit different than this, but it's a lot of fun. Way more like a game show at Dynasty Typewriter in Los Angeles. So that's the best place to find out about those live shows and how you can watch them from anywhere.
Show people love. Maybe he's singing about the short people.
Yeah.
He got an award.
Yeah.
Did he get Academy Award for short people?
I don't think that was a movie one, but
He
I
still
do
got it.
know
They still
he
gave it
got
to him.
nominated
Honorary.
for the Throw Yourself Away song in Toy Story 4 that James loves.
Bro,
Dude,
put
the
yourself
song or
in
the movie?
I can't help you. Throw yourself away.